There's these two guys in Ireland growing up together, best friends, almost like brothers. As they were growing up, one guy's name is Shamus, the other guy's name is Paddy. Well, they didn't know quite what they wanted to be when they grew up. Time went on, and all of a sudden Shamus decided he wanted to become a constable or a police officer over in Ireland. And old Paddy wanted to be an industrial engineer, kind of hold things up and really be quite profitable, but it was a very stressful job. So old Paddy enjoyed going to the pub to have a couple of pints at the end of the night to kind of take the edge off. Well, one night, Shamus is actually there, and he's watching Paddy leave the pub quite late. And he gets into his car and takes off down the road, and Shamus is going to follow him because it's like his brother. So he's following him down the highway, and all of a sudden, Paddy's car is all over the road. Can't keep on the center line to save his soul. So Shamus turns on the lights, pulls him over, walks up to the car and goes, "Oh, Paddy, should you have you a couple of pints tonight?" Paddy looks at him, stone cold serious. He goes, "Oh, you know I have, Shamus." He goes, "How many do you think you had, lad?" He goes, "Oh, I had more than 10, maybe less than 2. Part of the joke. So then he goes, "But why did you pull me over?" Shamus looks at him and says, "Oh, lad, you're a hazard to yourself and a hazard to everyone around you. You're going to cause an accident." Paddy, very serious, looks at him and goes, "Oh, you don't understand, Shamus." He says, "The pine trees are coming out all over the road, so I can't avoid them. I go to the left, they're on the left. I go to the right, they're on the right." Shamus starts to shake his head and kind of laughs. He goes, "Oh, lad, you're daft. That's your air freshener hanging from your rear view mirror." To Paddy, the perception of the pine tree was true. He really thought these pine trees were out to get him. What we can see in our lives is we have the ability to create our realities based on our beliefs, what we want to create, and I think even more, how we want to affect others. Now, I'm not saying pine trees are going to come out and get you. Now, a few years ago, I couldn't tell that joke, by the way, because the pine tree air fresheners kind of went away. And one day, I'm serious, I was going to work, and it amazed me because I was actually at a stoplight, and I missed my light because this young person in front of me had about 20 of these air fresheners hanging from his rearview mirror. I was laughing hysterically and could not stop. It must be a rite of passage, I guess. He had an entire forest. Forest, can't see the forest for the trees? Anyway.